I dare do it.
Yeah, I think it'll go there. When I was young, I would do it all the time. Musical one, everybody knows this one. Well, I can remember how glad we used to be when Mum and Dad would buy new shoes for me. That's the feeling we all had, how the new shoes made us feel so glad. But the best bit that I recall was when we had no shoes at all, back in those barefoot days, when we were just a couple of kids that get your booters out. Barefoot days, the things we did, hitch-coo, hitch-coo. Sing, we go down to a shady nook. We just a little pin for a hook, and we fished all day, we fished all night. But the bloody old fish refused to bite. Then off we go down some old cellar door. We'd slide and slide until our britches tore a little more. Then we'd all go home and off to bed. Why, Mother got busy with the needle and thread. Oh boy, what joy we had in barefoot days. Zing. I've only got a quarter now. In the old days, cotton was different to what it is now. Cotton nowadays, they're going, oh, I've got a date, ma'am, tonight. I've had my nails done, 25 quid. I've had the extension done in my hair, 35 quid. I've had a spray on tan. God, how much? In the old days, cotton was like 3 chances. Go for a walk, nout. Go to the pictures, 6pence or 9pence if you went in them double seats. You're too young to remember this. You had double seats in the back row, 9pence then. Or go to the dance, which was maybe 2 shilling, and if it was a pushed band, 10 8, half a crown, and cup of tea, a little bottle of pop at half time. So, all days. I've got a date tonight, ma'am. Oh, where you go? I'm going to the pictures. Oh, you're going with Billy Johnson? Because the pit lads had a reputation with the lasses, you know, like, well, you be careful. So, he's a pit lad. You be careful what you're doing, young lady. You know them pit lads like, oh man, she says, you be careful, because there was no pills around them days. She says, God, she says, no ma'am, she says, anyway, mother's biting her nails. Anyway, comes back in, right, she says, what was he like? She says, oh ma'am, what a lovely picture. It was lovely. No, she says, not a picture, him. She says, how do you mean? When the lights went out, what did he do? She says, oh, he held me hand. She says, aye, then what? She says, well, he put his arm around us. Ah, she says, then what? She says, he put his hand up my blouse. Oh, good Lord, she says, you're bringing disgrace on the floor. Oh, mum, she says, then what? She says, he put his hand up my leg. Oh, dear me. Oh. She says, oh, mum, she says, I tricked him. She says, what do you mean, you tricked him? She says, I had my sweets in my handbag all the time. Right. Here's a Billy Bennett one. Billy Bennett went on the music halls as almost a gentleman. He went on evening suit, claw hammer, tailcoat, dicky front, half-mast trousers and pig boots. Almost a gentleman. This one had a response, because you know when you go to church they have responses. So I'm going to tell you the response, because if I don't, you'll all give the wrong one. The response goes, you can as long as it's clean. Now was a collier's daughter, a maid of sweet 16. Shall I tell you the story, Nelly?
Yeah.
Right. Now was a collier's daughter, with a coal-black daddy so fine. At the end of the day, to the theatre he's straight, to forget the dark toil of the mind. And he was up in the gallery with some of his mates, when they started to quarrel a bit. It wasn't his shift, but they gave him a lift, and the collier went straight down the pit. Years have gone by since this happened, time eased the poor widow's pain, till one day she met with a diver, and Nell's mother got married again. That bit comes in all the time, so you get. Now Nell was a diver's daughter. He used to walk under the ships. He would tread on the bed of the Horton and walk on the fishes and chips. But Nell's mother and he, they couldn't agree. They quarrelled for hours and hours. And he called her a dog, so she up with a clog. And along come a hearse filled with flowers. Years have gone by since this happened. Time eased the poor widow's pain, till one day she met with an engineer, and Nell's mother got married. Oh, you've got the idea, right? Now Nell was an engineer's daughter. She took him his midday meal. He was stood on the mat, oiling the shaft, when his bootlace got fast on a wheel. He was whipped off the ground and spun round and round, and poor little Nellie started shrieking. Poor little Nellie started shrieking louder than that. Poor little Nellie started shrieking. He come down with a crack, smack on his back, and his oil can started leaking. Years have gone by since this happened. Time is the poor widow's pain, till one day she met with a plumber, and Nell's mother got married again. Oh, you've got the idea. Now Nell was a plumber's daughter. Nell was a plumber's lass, and she ran like mad to fetch her dad, and she smelt an escape of the gas. Daddy ran upstairs with a lighted match, singing Granny's song at twilight. The head a crack and he come straight back through the next door neighbour's skylight. Years have gone by since it's happened. Time is the poor widow's pain, till one day she met with a milkman, and Nell's mother got married again. Now Nell was a milkman's daughter. She would iron his little white coat and give him a hand in the early morning to load up the old milk float. And he stepped a bit late one winter's day, and he was given the van full throttle, but there was a lot of black ice on the colliery bank, and the milkman lost his bottle. Years have gone by since it happened. Time is the poor widow's pain, till one day she met with a pawnbroker, and Nell's mother got married again. Now Nell was a pawnbroker's daughter. He had a shop up the town, where folks could go and pop their gear for 2 shillings or £1. And he was locking his shop one stormy night, or so the coroner said, when a sudden squall dislodged his balls and they fell on the back of his head. Years have gone by since it happened. Time is the Then, believe it or not, young Nell herself fell in love with a sailor. She married a Jolly Jack Tar. He had eyes of blue. He was 62. But you know what sailors are. And he had a son called John. He had a son called John when he was 21. And very strange to say, he fell in love with Nell's mother and married her straight away. Now Nell became her own mother, and her father became her own son. And her mother's first child was a daughter-in-law and her uncle, a son of a gun. And her mother's first cousin looked after Nell's child, and they found on the day of his birth that his grandfather's uncle is his cousin's best friend, and I'm the biggest liar on earth. Absolute superb audience, and I've sat there, laughed and laughed and laughed. Hey, Ray's good, isn't it? Hey, that lass on the piano, she's a cracker, isn't she? Oh, yeah. I'm not married, you know. So also, if for some of you that didn't know, I'm also a world champion spoon player. Well, what is a world champion spoon player? Where were the World Spoon Playing Championships held? Well, the first time was in 1973. Was in the Busty Compressor House down Fishburn Colliery, 2 o'clock one Tuesday morning. If you weren't there, you weren't competing, and you'll never guess who won. But the championships are held at Satchfield Festival on the 3rd of September. Every year at Satchfield Festival, the World Spoon Championships are held. They've been held other places before that. And 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's free to enter, and you can come along. I can give you some, come on the morning, I'll give you some instruction how to go on. And the championships are held, and you will need, if you're going to do this, silver spoons for the tone. You can do it with stainless steel ones, but me being world champion, solid silver ones. You get the solid. I gave Mary some years ago. She's really good, you know. Put them away. Stop showing off. So you get the solid silver ones at the Five Bridges Hotel gates. I'll have to show you how to hold them. Can you see he's all right in the back? Have you got a decent chair for us to stand on? I'm actually, with the health and safety, with me being 85, I'm not allowed to do this. I'll have to use that to get out.
But you're going to do it anyway.
Right, so this should so back to so I'll give you a quick demo of what you do. The basic move is called the shot and stot. What's it called? Shot and stot. Oh, I forgot to tell you how to hold them. To hold them, that's the secret. Bend the finger over, thumb straight down there, finger in between. Grasp them firmly with a 1/4 inch gap in between. It's 8 millimetres now, but I didn't know about millimetres. The kids at the school told us what that is. And they don't flap like that. They work on the slapstick. Oh, there's not. Keep them firm. And the basic move is the shot and stot. What's it called?
Shot and stot.
Shot and stot goes like this. When I go, you clap. Are you ready this time?
Yeah.
I never saw your arms move there. This is followed by the black ball bounce. What's it followed by?
Black ball bounce.
Hold the hand out, you're moving the spoon, just have to go on. A bit slow there.
I know. That's normal.
It's all in the timing, you know.
Okay.
This is followed by the rocker ripple. What's it followed by?
The rocker ripple.
It's now called the Stadium of Light ripple. Hold the fingers out. Hold the fingers out. That's.
I'm dead.
Hey, mate, they're good, aren't they? This is followed by the 3 R's. What's it followed by?
3 R's.
That's a reverse rocker ripple. That's down the back of the fingers. That's. Oh, that would really do, Trevor, you know, wouldn't it? No, that's. Now,
You've got 2 minutes.
We'll do the Shadford shake. What are we doing this time?
Shadford shake.
I was going a bit fast there for you. This is, I might as well go the whole hog, seeing as you've been so good. I'm only saying this because it's true. You've been absolutely. The Newcastle knuckle knock, followed by the Fishburn flick. What are we doing? I know what you meant anyway. That bit there's the Fishburn flick. See that? That is a very ethnic northeast move. See that represents a pigeon's wing. I told them that when I was at Tyne Taste Television, and they believed us. So at this point, if I'd known Louise a bit sooner, we could have rehearsed this one. But we'll have to do a bit of god music. I usually have a 15-piece backing group. We'll have to do a bit of god music. The Sheikh of Araby. You know the Sheikh of Araby, don't you? He's got that takeaway over the corner there. Sheikh of Araby, you've been great. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm shaking on my to the beat, not a wasp, but a beat your heart. To the beat, not you, but to me at night. When you're asleep on the couch on the floor on the rocking too. Your turn, I creep on my knees with the knee pads on the stars that shine my body. Would like to make you love, but you can run the sun. I'm the shit.